Hello all, welcome to Insights MARGHADARSHAN, that is PSIR through PYQs. So today is day 8 and let's look into two important questions for today. So the first question is about a quote on Hobbes. So let us see what the quote says. The quote says, "Covenant without swords are nothing but words or of no strength to secure man at all." And they're asking you to what? Explain this particular statement. So obviously my introduction would be starting with Hobbes. So it's the above quote was given by Hobbes in his work Leviathan, where Hobbes had criticized about natural law or the law of nature. Now then I will go into introducing and explaining things. Hobbes believed that state of nature was state of war, where every man was in war against everyone. Reason being, according to Hobbes, man was guided by two sovereign masters. And who are the two sovereign masters? It was pleasure and pain. And Hobbes also believed equality among all human beings. Hence he said, every individual wanted to maximize pleasure and avoid pain. Hence this resulted in what? State of nature being a state of war. So the Hobbes says that though there is law of nature, but it is ineffective because according to Hobbes, for any law to be followed or implemented, you need a sovereign or a common authority which was absent in the state of nature. Hence he meant that covenant without swords are nothing but words. So we can say Hobbes can be taken, ideas of Hobbes can be taken relevant even in today's time. When we look into realism in international politics, international laws lack enforcement. You can give example of the Israel's invasion of Gaza, or the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So this can be the conclusion part of your answer. So here they're asking you to explain the meaning of this statement that you have to look to address. Now let's move on to the next question. Discuss in what sense Marx's understanding of state can be considered as materialistic. So here let us focus on, you can know a lot of things about Marx, but we have to address mainly the demand of the question. So you have to tell Marx's understanding of state, in what sense it can be considered as materialistic. So obviously I'll start my answer with introducing about Karl Marx. So say Karl Marx is considered to be one of the most influential thinker in 20th century, and he's written an important book called as the Communist Manifesto, which he co-authored with Engels in 1848. Then I would go on to say Marx Marx said state is an instrument of exploitation, and Marx believed that existence of state is based on the mode of production. Then you can write, when we look at different ideas of theories of state, you can say Plato, Aristotle, or even Hegel, they give a more idealistic, or what you can also call as organic theory of state. For example, we can say Aristotle believed that state is a natural institution, and you can say, he said, one who lives outside the state, is either God or beast. Or the medieval theorists, they said state has divine origin. But Marx rejected these notions, and he based the origin of state with regards to emergence of private property. So Marx, through historical materialism says state emerges in order to protect the interests of the class which controls the mode of production. Hence, he believes that state is an instrument of exploitation. Hence, we can say Marx is basing the origin of state on material reality. And Marx also believes that since it's a material reality, means state does not have permanence. And through violent revolution, where you bring a change in mode of production, and with establishment of communism, he says state will wither away. So in this regard, we can see Marx's understanding of state is more materialistic rather than an Aristotle or Plato's understanding, which was more spiritual and more idealistic in nature. So this should be the answer what you write. Hence, in this question, you have to mold the points to address the demand of the question. That is where you will be able to fetch more marks. So I hope the two questions what we discussed today helped you, and we'll meet again tomorrow with two new set of questions. Till then, stay safe, take care. Thank you.